What's up, guys? Welcome to Good Bad Wrestling No Holds Barred. This is a show where we dig up bad wrestling from the past and then bury it again. I am your host, John.
And I'm Jack Branks.
We are back after a little absence. We took a little trip to Tahoe for my birthday, did a little celebration, but we are back.
Happy 25th?
Yeah, we'll call it that. I'm definitely closer to 20 than I am to 40. That's a fact. You guys can find the show wherever they got podcasts. We're on Apple, Google, Spotify, deepest, darkest corners of the internet. We are there. While you are there, hit that subscribe button and leave us a review. It helps us be relevant. If you're looking at our big dumb faces on YouTube, which is also an option, hit the subscribe button there too if you dig this sort of thing, and leave us some comments. All right. Let's get into it. What we are doing today, we were inspired by what was last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. We just really, really crave that sort of storytelling, the essence, the believability, everything about what happened on Raw last night, and it got us to thinking, where can we scratch this itch? Aha! WCW 2000.
Yeah.
So we've gone back almost exactly 20 years. We are on the network. We are on August 7th.
On today's date in 2000.
The year 2000. We got it lined up to all zeros. So go ahead, turn on your WWE network, which only costs $9.99. I expect a check, Vince.
Yeah, our sponsor.
Yeah.
Not sponsor.
They wouldn't sponsor us with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah,
anyways,
I don't want that kind of sponsor.
you can watch it before, you can watch it after, whatever you want to do, but that we're going to turn it on live right here. We got it lined up to zeros. We have not looked into this. We have no idea what's going to happen on this episode.
Not a clue.
We're going to give you our live reactions to what's going on a August 7th, 2000 episode of Nitro. You ready to do this?
Let's make it happen. Countdown in 3, 2, play.
All right, we're off to the races. Oh, it's the crappy WCW logo.
What are you talking about?
I love the old school logo. I don't like
the fire and shit in the background.
not just the regular yellow. Earlier today, who do we got here?
We got GMC.
Yes, it's our boy, our friend and yours, Scotty Steiner.
Oh, just beating the shit out of the cameraman with a metal pipe.
Yes, we're off to a hot start.
And the big unit.
Big sexy.
Oh, that's Kevin Nash, not Johnson.
Not Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, sorry. Fucking Goldberg. Why does Goldberg have a briefcase?
Is this bad guy Goldberg?
But why does he have a briefcase? He doesn't briefcase anything.
He's business, okay? Bill is business. Look at the attendance they were still getting in 2000.
This is when
Denver, Colorado.
Did they scale back their entrance at this point?
I wouldn't say it's scaled back, but it's definitely changed.
Well, because the background is less. It's
more video and less like metal and
yeah. It's just the lighting truss system with the screen, but the big ass screen behind it. Which what the fuck is this? Pudding?
We got a mud pit, a military mud pit.
Oh, is this Major Guns?
We can only hope so.
In one of her 2 matches. What do we got here?
Who do we got here?
Oh, it's Jamie Noble and not Jimmy Yang. Isn't that Jamie Noble?
I don't know. He's wearing a mask. I can't tell. Oh, Vampiro? I like Vampiro's work. Like, I know a lot of people aren't Vampiro fans. Oh, shit, the Kiss Demon. Yes. Vampiro, Great Muta, and the Demon. This is my favorite face paint tag team. Oh, man. I am medium hard for this. I love it.
I love the Great Muta in WCW.
Great Muta is my favorite Japanese wrestler ever.
What? Okay, so last Monday they blew fire on a statue?
Oh, the network is failing. All right, it's back. We're good.
Okay, I know you're listening at home. This is going directly to Elon Musk. I know you're watching and listening. Hurry up and get your goddamn Starlink up so we can have flawless network. Do you know about the Starlink?
No, but I just saw you on commentary.
I was there. Kiss Demon is jacked. Wasn't that Bryan Adams?
I don't think so.
It looks like Bryan Adams.
What is Tank Abbott doing here? What the fuck is going on? We haven't even started the first match and it's already pure mayhem. That's not Jimmy Yang.
No, it's what was it? What was their name?
Dude, occupying the same space, we have Muda, we have a vampire, we have the Kiss Demon, we have a UFC fighter.
Wait, is that me too?
Yeah. No, look, there you are.
Oh shit, I am there.
Is that Madden?
I think so.
Yeah.
Not John Madden. Could you imagine John Madden doing WCW commentary?
We're going to Kiss Demon. Vampiro's here. Boom. And then we're getting great Muda.
What was this team?
This is out of nowhere, and I love it. Wait, is Vampiro doing an ICP face paint?
I guess. That's stupid to me.
Oh, God, he is. What is happening? ICP and Kiss should never be in the same conversation.
I'm looking up because I'm trying to figure out what this tag team is because I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
What I was saying earlier is I like Vampiro's in-ring work. Like, I like his style, and I kind of liked him here and there as a commentator on Lucha Underground. I just, from what I hear, he's a massive prick and not a lot of friends in the business.
I think that's what Cholo was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is this?
I've never met him, so I couldn't say. But as far as in-ring, I kind of dug what some of the stuff he did. As far as white guys with face paint and dreadlocks go,
the young dragons, Jamie-san, Kaz Hayashi, and Yang.
Kaz Hayashi, that's who it is. Jamie-san.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, the Kiss Demon is jacked.
There's Jamie-san with a dive to the outside.
The old timers are hating that. The 50+ crowd, not interested. The Kiss Demon, of all the 1970s rock and roll band wrestling imitators, he's easily top 5.
Oh, hands down. Why do they have a ladder?
Yep, it's a ladder match.
What are the rules of this match?
It's obviously a ladder match. We're probably missing something because we're not listening to the commentary, but we got Kaz going way up to the big ladder, the 20-footer. This is the opening match, by the way. Oh man, and he botches the shit out of it straight down onto his face. Oh man.
That was awful. Okay, I don't know what's worse. Kaz Hayashi's botch of the frog splash or a headbutt, or the fact that Vampiro sold it when he wasn't even close to touching him.
No replay on that? Come on. That was brutal. The ladder completely moved on him and he just fell straight down onto his face. Oh wow. Yes, Muda. No. Yeah, Great Muda is by far my favorite.
Plus we got Little Nate reffing the match.
Referee Little Nate. The first time I saw Muda with his head shaved, I was kind of shocked by it, but now that I'm seeing his hair in the year 2000,
shave your head.
I get it. I get why he went with the Jack Brinks.
God damn right. Who was the Kiss Demon?
I've never heard of him doing anything other than being the Kiss Demon.
He's built like Bryan Adams, not.
I mean, he has a Bryan Adams look.
Not Bryan Adams like
Summer of '69.
Yeah. Everything I do it for you, Bryan Adams.
You're talking about Crush.
Yeah.
Kona, Hawaii's Crush.
Vampiro. Whatever.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait just a goddamn minute. If we have ladders, that means that this is no disqualification.
Yeah.
Why are people waiting on the outside for tags?
Well, there we go.
Yes, missed.
Okay,
yes.
Why did he bump the mist like he got punched in the face?
That's what you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. That's how you react to mist. Well, it depends on what color it is.
Okay.
You bump for green. Everybody knows that. Oh, here comes an old man moonsault. Fuck yeah, nailed it. Okay, I'm going to say that was match of the year in 2000. for WCW.
It might have been match of the show. I don't. Lights are going out. Sting. It's got to be Sting.
It is. What does Sting have to do with this?
Because it showed in the last week they attacked him.
He was in that thing that they spit on. Here he is with the bat. Oh shit! Is this a gimmick bat or is he just fucking waylaying people?
No, it has to be like a black wiffle ball bat.
Waffle. Man,
Wiffle.
I was so into Sting back in the day. This Sting, I didn't know anything about Surfer Sting until actually I didn't watch him until recently. But this Sting is,
like 90s Sting?
Yeah. This Sting, Crow Sting. Oh, we got a promo going here. My guess is he's challenging someone to a match later on in the night. Sting has been over since the day he was born.
I loved. Oh, he's calling out Goldberg.
What? We saw earlier he's here with his briefcase.
That means Goldberg means business.
Sting has never not been over. Sting got over on his debut and he fucking stayed that way.
I was a fan of Sting in the
yes, we got
Slim
Madness.
Jim?
Oh, it's a Slim Jim. Madness in the loony bin. Bust out of his slip. What's that thing called?
Straight jacket.
Straight jacket for some Slim Jims.
This was in the era of Macho Man rap, wasn't it?
No, I think it was shortly after WCW that he put out his.
During the break, you got Big Sexy and Goldberg going at it in the back, and Scott Hall. What the hell is going on?
Oh, is that why they showed all of them? It's
God!
It's like a 4-way rivalry.
And Sting's like,
Sting just challenged him to a fight. Now there's an opportunity, and he's just nonplussed about it. Dude, I was watching some WCW 1989.
Oh, Papa Pump's coming out.
Yes. Big Papa Pump is the shit. Always will be. Never going out of date.
No.
Oh, are we going to have a lead pipe versus baseball bat match?
Sword fight?
Scott Steiner's really testing the limits of that t-shirt.
I would say it's a schmedium, but that's probably a 3X.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
He kind of hit him with the pipe.
He sort of kind of hit him with the pipe. I like this little flame motif they got going that they kept around on Nitro. Nitro was a good-looking TV show.
I always remember...
God damn it, Scott Steiner's a monster.
How funny, or how you could tell the difference in the rings between WCW. I think WCW is a 16-foot.
I think it's 16 or 18, and they use elevator cables instead of ropes.
Yeah, they don't use the real rope. But it was like, so remember the one that we had was cable, but it was thinner.
Yeah.
This is like thick ass, like padded cable. I don't know.
They said JR said on Dynamite a couple weeks ago that it's coated in garden hose.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But that's super thick. But it was just a shorter ring.
Steiner took Sting's punk ass out.
I like the flame. Oh, Ernest the Cat Miller.
Ernest the Cat Miller. This is before he bought Glacier's gimmick.
I loved Ernest the Cat Miller. Looking like Dennis Rodman. They should have been a team.
That would have been a good team. His suit is legit.
I think I need one like that.
Yeah, that's a good looking suit. Even trips on the ropes and makes it look good.
That's what I should have worn for my wedding.
Should have bleached your hair blonde.
Yeah.
Slapnut shirt in the audience.
Maybe I'll be Ernest the Cat Miller for Halloween.
No, we're going to be Butcher and Blade, damn it.
What do you guys think? Butcher and Blade or the Good Brothers?
Let us know in the comments on YouTube or get at us on Instagram or Twitter. Let us know what we should be for Halloween. I'm saying Butcher and Blade. If you grow out your skullet and I lose 40 pounds of fat, we're going to be dead ringers for Butcher and Blade.
We could always be fucking natural disasters.
That actually sounds like a lot easier gimmick to pull off. And go on that straight ice cream diet.
I have to grow my hair out, but anyway.
Wait, is Ernest Miller talking about Scott Steiner?
I mean,
is everyone feuding with everyone?
This was such a clusterfuck time of wrestling.
Yeah, the bad news is, because we're not listening to this with the volume up, that we might miss like a legit shoot promo, because that happened on WCW all the time, where somebody would come out and be like, "Fuck this job," and then show up on Raw the next day.
It sounds like Ernest Cat Miller just called out Big Papa Pump. What did he call him?
I didn't hear it. I fucking love Ernest Miller. Was he ever in WWE? He was in WWE for a bit after this, right?
After the Inquisition or the Acquisition.
Yeah, long after the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah. So,
oh shit, he's gonna dance.
In comparison to current Raw, it's definitely filled with overly long promos and not much wrestling. And the rest, yes, Lance Storm.
Lance Storm, one of the most underrated wrestlers.
He's got 2 Canada belts.
3. 3-strap Lance. Is that?
Yeah. 3-champ Lance. The champion of all of Canada, evidently.
Was it the Canadian Hardcore Champion?
Canadian lightweight champion, Canadian tag team champion.
The most charismatic man in wrestling.
I fucking love Lance Storm. When I become a Canadian one of these days, by injection, or however that works, yeah. I'm gonna have Lance Storm
inject you.
Well, that's how you do it. I'm going to have a shrine to him up on the wall when I become a Canadian.
There's some great Canadians.
Oh, it's a nation filled with wonderful people. Man, here's a match the world was clamoring for.
But so it sounds like Ernest the Cat Miller is the commissioner.
Ah.
Oh, so Lance Storm and Booker T? Well, that's not right.
The wrestling world is the only place ever where there was an anti-Canada sentiment at all.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say a bad thing about Canada.
The late 90s, early 2000s is the only place where anyone ever had a thumbs down or a boo in relation to Canada in any way, shape, or form.
Follow me on this.
Commissioner's doing the robot.
Follow me on this thought. So at this time, Canadians were like Germans. Is that Billy Kidman?
Yeah.
We're like Germans or Russians in 90s action movies.
Yeah, in wrestling, yeah. It's tripping me out that you're on commentary.
It does look like me.
What's Tony Schiavone like? And who's this dude in the Hawaiian shirt?
Yeah, what was that guy's name?
Is he the one that was Oklahoma?
Maybe.
And Billy Kidman's dead silent? Great for commentary.
Hasn't said a thing. He's just looking around like a dead fish in a fence.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone with a fucking Tom Brady jersey. Tom Brady, is that
in the year 2000?
I don't know. It's a 12.
No, that's a FUBU jersey.
No, not that one. There's another guy. See?
Oh, there he is.
It looks like a Brady.
I don't know. They're in Denver, though.
John Denver's full of shit.
I really thought the Rocky Mountains would be rockier than this. What? When you were...
I agree with him.
When you were there in 2000, what was Billy Kidman saying?
Billy Kidman just announced that tonight, August 7th, 2000, will go down in history as Torrie Wilson Appreciation Night. And God damn it, I'm going to keep that tradition going 20 years later.
Did we just randomly happen upon Tori Wilson Appreciation?
Yes. August 7th, 2020 will be the 20th anniversary of Tori Wilson Appreciation Night. Keep an eye out for Good Bad Wrestling social media for some Tori Wilson appreciation posts.
We celebrate every August 7th. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
See, here's Brian
there's
Adams.
Brian Adams without his paint.
How's the lyrics go? Do anything for love?
Jesus.
Nope, that's not him. Dude, they were a fucking awesome tag team.
Was it something Bomb? Chronic.
Yeah. Well, Adam Bomb.
Adam Bomb, yeah.
WCW had the best steroids.
Yeah.
Like that is like Pride fighting in Japan and UFC, WCW, two best places to get steroids.
Is it Jindrak and O'Hare? Sean O'Hare was a shit. I liked him.
This is a good tag team right here. Neither one of them was worth a fuck as a singles.
No.
But as a tag
two
team,
of the top graduates from the power plant. I'm pretty sure.
This is a heavy match. There's a lot of body weight to this match. Jindrak and O'Hare.
Jindrak went on to do some WWE.
Both of them did,
yeah.
They were two of the main pieces of the invasion, because none of the big names contracts were available. So it was like, WCW's invading. Here comes Sean O'Hare and Mark Jindrak. Oh no.
No, Booker T was.
Yeah, but like not Kevin Nash, not Hulk Hogan, not Goldberg, not
He was
Ric
athletic
Flair,
as fuck.
not Steiner.
For being his size. I mean, he couldn't kick for shit, but he just springboarded to the top and did a front flip for being, 6'3", 250, 60 pounds?
Yeah, all four of these guys are absolute units.
Looking at it now, I never really paid attention. Like, the short ring would just throw me off.
Yeah.
What is Chuck Palumbo do? Chuck Palumbo's coming out now.
Is he looking for Billy? Oh, I think Stasiak is out there too.
Meat?
Yeah. What the hell is going on? This is only the second actual wrestling match, and it's again filled with just question marks.
So you got Chronic in a match versus Jindrak and what's his name?
All of these guys might as well be the same person.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of tall jack dudes that don't have any personality and a little bit of skill.
Did he kick out? Did he get up?
What the fuck?
What? What?
Dude, I hate moves that have an unnecessary Irish whip in them. Unless it's the people's elbow.
But why are those guys that size doing?
Because they can. It's that category that we always talk about. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just because you're a monster and you can do this acrobatic shit doesn't mean that you necessarily should, unless it fits. Like when Brian Cage does it, it's impressive. It fits the match. Like nothing that they've done so far has been like, okay, you can, so what?
God, these guys are fucking monsters.
Dude, I've been watching some old school WWF lately, and we've done some for the show and stuff, and Crush is one of the least interesting characters in WWF history. But look at this motherfucker here.
Yeah. Chronic was dominant.
Yeah. They have to be. Look at them. He's wearing barbed wire, so you know he's tough. They've been hitting the tanning bed in the gym like nobody's business. He was in the Nation of Domination too, wasn't he?
Oh.
Didn't he have a centipede tattoo on his forehead?
Oh, Jesus Christ, probably. I don't know what obviously we're in the middle of some kind of storyline, but every match so far has had run-ins and pipes.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's carrying a pipe.
They're all piped up. Sean Stasiak was one of the first people I remember from WWF.
What?
Because I was a WCW guy.
Oh. Oh, you were on the wrong team.
Whatever.
I was going to say Junkyard Dog is the first guy I remember from WWF.
Yeah, I was a WCW. It was a Swanton bomb. A lot of people have kicked out of that.
More people have kicked out of it than been pinned by it.
Unless it's Jeff Hardy.
Right. Yeah, his is devastating.
Yeah. All 160 pounds of Jeff Hardy would take you out. That was a lackluster dropping of the...
What just happened?
All right, so...
did Meat got him with the pipe?
Meat hit him in the leg with the pipe as he was about to jump off the top rope.
Chuck Palumbo leads the league in hair, by the way.
Here's what I do like, though. These teams look like teams. Yeah. They all look like the same team, but they all... Like, you could just take off Palumbo's jeans and put him on Jindrak, and he could be the same tag team with Sean Stasiak.
Hey, listen, I'm not taking off Palumbo's jeans. That's for Billy. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, I think they just formed a what?
Was it the Animal
Hoovy Juice, Conan,
and Rey Mysterio with no mask?
What is happening right now?
Is that Disco Machine?
Was this an all?
It is Disco Machine. Looking like B Rabbit or whatever.
Disco Inferno.
Yeah. Not Disco Machine.
Oh shit!
It's the Misfits in Action.
The Misfits in Action are here.
Here comes General Erection.
Tie-dye and 2 colors of camo. That's a good look for. Was it Lodi?
Yeah. Or is that Captain Cajun?
Did the Misfits in Action just stole the tag belts?
Wait, but who had the belts?
I thought Lance Storm had them.
No, Misfits in Action didn't steal it. Was it the Filthy Animals, or was that their name? It was the...
Oh, yeah. Somebody ran away with belts that I never even
Rey
knew were there.
Mysterio without a mask.
Oh, we got a pep talk coming here from General Rection. What episode did we do where we were talking about these guys? Oh, the gimmicks that people are embarrassed about.
That's was it Corporal Cajun, Lieutenant Loco, Major Guns, and
this is such a blatant and obvious DX ripoff.
Yeah.
It is unreal.
She's got a mission, a mud mission.
Oh,
Fuck yes.
Yes. It's our boy
He's buff. He's the stuff. And the girls just can't get enough. God damn it. Buff Bagwell was one of my favorites at the time.
I love Buff. Is there no NWO presence at this time? There's not even like the red or...
I think the NWO just...
Oh, is this what leads to his Judy Bagwell on a pole?
Was she actually on a pole?
Yes. It was a Judy Bagwell on a pole match. Who better than Canyon?
Well, now we're gonna... So, little trivia for you guys. I don't know if many people know this. Brian Cage and Canyon were really good friends.
Yeah.
Brian Cage took over Canyon's Mortis character.
He did?
Yep.
Where?
With the gear and everything.
Like he just randomly does it on indie shows?
Oh. Shane Douglas and Tori Wilson?
Is this where the Viagra on a pole match comes from? Is the Viagra on a pole?
I think it just happened.
I think Viagra on a pole and Judy Bagwell on a pole happened in this same year.
Yes. Did you hear her?
No.
Do I look like another bimbo in a V-cut bra?
Yep.
Yep.
That doesn't mean we aren't going to celebrate Tori Wilson Day every August 7th, though.
Every August 7th, I break out that Playboy and reread the articles. Now, who is it? Is that Sable? No.
Sable wasn't in WCW. This is the very unique and individual.
Hands off her, Canyon. You don't like girls anyway. Oh, DDP.
I like DDP a lot more.
Oh no.
Why is he coming out to DDP's?
Because he was a tag team with Paige.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. This is not okay. This is inappropriate.
I've never heard of Me Too.
This is tasteless. Thanks a lot, Vince Russo.
Yeah.
I love what.
Yeah, that's what it was. Positively Canyon.
The stage is on fire.
And he did like positive messages.
Oh, positive messages where he manhandles women.
Yeah.
But
the most manicured man in wrestling.
I completely forgot Buff was in the ring. He's been standing there by himself for 10 minutes.
Yeah. With his perfectly manicured hair.
Who is this?
With bangs.
Who is this ginger referee?
It looks like it looks like Christopher Titus. Buff Bagwell was jacked.
Well, if your first name is Buff, then I should hope so.
The Buff Blockbuster was one of my favorite moves.
I have a feeling that this nice young lady is going to be leaving around the arm of Buff Bagwell.
Yes.
An actual gigolo.
Yeah.
Actually made money being a gigolo. Wait, is he going to leave with his mom on one arm and this girl on the other arm? New Blood Rising pay-per-view, only 6 days away. Be sure to call your local cable provider to order that today.
I liked the velvet tights.
Yeah, couldn't do it. Couldn't get behind it.
Kind of like Edge and Christian's. The Brood-esque.
Yeah. It works if you're a vampire. It doesn't really work for anything else.
Who is she?
I don't know. One of many WCW
hussies.
Yeah.
I want to know who attacked Judy Bagwell.
Yeah.
Judy Bagwell is a saint.
Who put Judy Bagwell in a neck brace? Oh, don't you even dare, Canyon, you son of a bitch.
I was also a Canyon fan.
I liked Canyon. I liked Mortis. I was into the evil kind of characters and shit. Mortis was cool. Who was the other Mortis? Who was the other skeleton
Did
man?
he just hit Judy?
He just punched Judy Bagwell straight in the face.
That was the best sell I've ever seen
Judy
from
Bagwell,
TNA.
Judy Bagwell can work.
Look at these guys with their shirts off. I love wrestling, man.
Big slap from Hussy number 6.
So this was before wrestling got rid of the intergender men, women. Is he going to spank her? Why is Mean Gene in neck brace?
Here comes Mean Gene to save the day. God damn it. Our Lord and Savior Mean Gene Okerlund is going to come. Nut shot. Get him in the balls, Mean Gene. Yes. Called it.
Blockbuster.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Where's the ref, though? Get your ginger ass in there and count 3. Okay, third match, third what the fuck from every situation, third run in. Mean Gene gets the girl. Oh, yes. I don't know who this lady is, but she is a goddamn saint.
All right. I can't help but wonder. Judy Bagwell and Mean Gene are both in neck braces.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know.
Is that a coincidence? This was such a good time for wrestling. Dude, the crowd is on fire for just garbage.
Yeah, the crowd loves this nonsense. I'm loving it. This is highly entertaining shit. This is better than current Raw.
I was gonna say, story wise, it's they're
both crap, but this is fun crap.
Yeah, Mark Madden.
TV's best looking big man. How do you feel about that?
Mark Hudson?
It said TV's best looking big man.
No. He's got bigger boobs than Tori Wilson.
Look at Tony Schiavone, young and slick, looking good. That's wrestling's uncle. He's every wrestling fan's Uncle Schiavone. Yeah, this show.
This guy is obnoxious.
I think he was Oklahoma.
Life.
The Hawaiian shirt in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Vince Russo
And
gets
Schiavone.
interviewed. The booker is getting a one-on-one interview. All right, we're going to turn this up, even though WWE and Vince Russo are quite litigious. God, you piece of shit. This motherfucker single-handedly ruined WCW. It could have recovered if it wasn't for him. Unibrowed hack. You can tell Tony Schiavone doesn't want anything to do with him. Oh, what? They're just straight up talking about WWF? Dude, I don't remember this at all. Wasn't he like an editor at WWF magazine? And he brought like one idea to Vince, and Vince just decided he was the head writer?
Probably. I mean, Vince hired Freddie Prinze Jr. as a...
Yeah.
So, Russo is just blatantly talking about leaving WWF.
Right.
Calling it by name and going to WCW.
Yeah. This kind of stuff just doesn't happen nowadays. They drop little hints about NXT on Dynamite, or
like certain people will. MJF will throw out.
Yeah. But they don't just straight up say it.
Yeah.
He shows up and fires Ric Flair. Oh, the what was it? The New Blood versus the Millionaires, or was that
I don't remember. This is the downfall of WCW.
He absolutely spells the end. I mean, they were already sort of fledgling, but he 100% spells the end.
So, what do you think? I would be alternate universe. WCW happens, and they didn't blow out the spending on bullshit contracts. You think WCW is still around?
I don't think it was the contracts. I think
really,
because it was coming from Ted Turner. Like if you can afford, they could afford to pay the bullshit contracts in 97 and 98, 99, right?
But those contracts were big for today's time.
Yeah, but they were making money to cover the contracts and then some. Once the creative started to suck and the channel changed to WWF and stayed there, then you don't have the money to pay the contracts. It's like if the Yankees attendance went down. If nobody's going to Yankee games, then they can't pay their roster.
I feel like it all went kind of hand in hand.
I can tell you this, it's definitely Vince Russo's fault.
The creative went to shit, but
because the houses that they were bringing in and the TV deals and the merchandise that they were doing under Bischoff covered the crappy, overinflated contracts. Oh my God, this motherfucker booked himself on Nitro to have a 10 fucking minute one-on-one interview.
Yeah, he's one of the most self-aggrandizing cancers in wrestling.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal. And he's still out there today, like, defending some of his worst decisions. And then he went on and ruined TNA. Like,
and he still probably makes a shit ton of, like, he probably makes money everywhere he goes. Just somehow, like, he's a carny.
He is. He's very carny. And he represents controversy, right? His name just brings controversy. What other writer has been in front of a camera, unless they were an actual wrestler beforehand or something like that? Like, he is nothing but a writer.
Yeah.
And he puts himself front and center.
That's what he says.
He's talking about fighting the Braves pitcher who said something racist. Like, he's trying to bring in a racist baseball player for an angle. And rather than like contacting his agent, he brings it up
on live TV.
On live TV. This is unreal. Like, imagine Tony Khan doing this.
Like we discussed over the weekend, I am so glad Tony Khan does not put himself on TV.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't need an authority figure, but if you are going to have an authority figure, just make them a character.
Yeah.
I definitely like, this was a really fun episode of Nitro until I had to look at his stupid face for this long.
Yeah. Just booking yourself for TV promoting time
just brought this to an absolute halt.
He said it's not about me, it's about we. No, it's about you.
Clearly. Yeah, no, we can tell that it's about we.
So Russo's not a wrestler.
Nope.
He's not a manager.
Nope.
He's the booker.
Yep.
Creative.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck is he on TV doing a 10-minute interview?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not an unprecedented thing, right? Like, Eric Bischoff put himself on TV, but he was already an on-air character at the time because he was a commentator. Like, so there's precedent for it. Vince McMahon put himself on TV, but it's because of all the stuff that happened with Bret Hart. Like, so it's not unprecedented. It isn't necessary either. I almost want an actual commercial right there.
Yeah.
Just get a little cleanser of the Vince Russo out of your mouth.
All right, lights are going out. Is this Sting?
Oh, we got Sting back.
I loved Sting in the rafters. Sting.
I love how they have his TV guide photo as the beginning of his video package.
Did you miss that era of Sting?
Which one?
Sting in the rafters?
No, I was there for that. I would watch both shows. Back in the day, I would.
But because there was the overlap.
Yeah.
So did you like watch WCW?
I was definitely WWF first and foremost.
WCW until WWF was on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw, I don't know if it was retroactive.
A pipe on a pole match?
Or we're already having it on a pole match.
And it's a pipe. The fourth match with a pipe involved on this episode of Nitro.
Oh man, what are the odds? They're good that we would turn on a random Nitro and get an on a pole match. Yep. Yes, Scott. I don't know who I want to win this. This is going to be a
slobber knocker.
I don't know who I want to win this. I love both of these guys. Big Papa Chump. That's clever. That's real clever. Put your sign away, idiot.
He clearly doesn't know good wrestling.
On the list of the legitimately most dangerous men in a wrestling ring, where does Scott Steiner rank? This era.
Dangerous as far as
could shoot fuck you up.
He's probably top 5.
Yeah.
He's also top 5 of would fuck you up in the ring because he's not safe in a wrestling ring. Which is not taken away from his contributions and who he is. It's just a fact.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
RVD,
he's stiff.
they put gloves on RVD, McMahon did, because he kept punching and kicking people in the face and breaking body parts.
Yeah.
Like, that was just a thing.
A little lack of finesse.
Yeah, he kept getting in trouble for kicking people in the face and punching people in the face.
I love watching the Steiner brothers give people receipts and just potato the fuck out of people.
Yep.
I could watch it all day long. I sent you the video the other day where some dude does a crane kick on Rick Steiner and kicks him right in the chin.
Right in the fucking chin.
Steiner stands up and gives him the most vicious clothesline in history.
So far, this whole match has been comebacks.
and not one attempt to get the thing on the pole.
No, it's just been high spot after spot of just high energy. Both of them on top.
Do you win if you get the pipe off the pole?
You get to use it, is my assumption.
But
look, there's me as a ref.
But
or is that Dave Draymond from Disturbed? Also me.
So you can use tables, chairs, ladders, brass knuckles, a 9mm in the meantime, but once you get that pipe, you get to use it?
Yes.
Ah, yes. That makes a lot of sense.
So anyone could grab a pipe under the ring.
Right.
Which you hit someone, you're probably not going to
win.
It's
not as good. It's not as good as the one on the pole.
But once you get the one on the pole,
I think that I've made this argument for years and years, and I think I've done it on the show before, that I used to tell people when Scott Steiner became Big Papa Pump, people think that's when he got on steroids.
No.
But if you look at him in the Steiner Brothers, he was clearly always a monstrosity. Yeah. But now that I'm looking at him here, he definitely started taking those WCW steroids because he is way bigger here than he was as a tag team, which is saying something because he was already fucking massive.
I am loving watching the ref. Just watch him. He is doing so many motions that have no business, have nothing to do with the match.
Is he down with the
selling everything?
Is he down with the sickness?
At one point he walks by and he does this. Why? I don't. Ref is coked out of his mind. He just can't stop moving.
Everybody in WCW 2000 was coked out of their mind. Except for Sting. He's a good Christian boy.
You just do a line in the gorilla room before coming out.
Oh, the referee is down.
Oh, he was waiting. Who's coming? He gets hit. Somebody instantly runs out.
Yeah, they're waiting at the doorway.
Is that Rick?
It is Rick. Fuck, I love the Steiner Brothers so goddamn much.
One of the best tag teams in history.
Top 3, for sure. Did he bring a pipe?
He got the...
He brought a pipe to a pipe match.
No, it's the pipe from the pole.
Oh, is it?
And
the disqualification?
No.
He's calling for the bell. Disqualification in a pipe on a pole match?
Oh, the Wolfpack.
Oh, there is an NWO. All right.
That's one of my favorite entrance songs.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Here comes Randy Johnson.
Sword fight, pipe versus a chair.
I must defeat you, for you are my sworn enemy. Rick Steiner's looking pretty fat here.
How did this match end in a DQ?
Because it's just like the worst era in wrestling ever. WWE now.
Every fucking match has ended with some
shenanigans. It's just nonstop fucking shenanigans.
There's got to be some. It makes sense the company went under.
100%.
Like
this can't last.
It just gets to this like you. Once you start doing it so much,
yeah,
like it just out of control. Every match has some kind of gimmick and some because the fans expect it, right?
You have to have regular matches to mix in there, though. And by this time, Guerrero and Jericho and Benoit had left, right? And then you've got Juventud and Psychosis and Rey Mysterio doing other stupid crap. So you really don't have any straight up wrestlers left. Yeah. Is this our boy 70s Mike Awesome?
Fuck yeah. No, it's the fat chick Thriller. Fat chick Thriller, Mike Awesome with his girlfriend. God damn it, this is amazing.
Just look at this photograph right here and show this to somebody in the future and be like,
can we post that?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Look at this picture of you, Tony Schiavone, a guy in a Hawaiian shirt in Denver, fat chick Thriller Mike Awesome, and his
That's Debbie. That's little Debbie. That's who that is. If little Debbie was a person. That crowd is huge, though.
We got a title match. Who is the champion? Have I even mentioned that?
Lance Storm?
Lance Storm was not the world heavyweight champion.
Oh, is it Lance Storm versus Booker T?
The World of Canada? Well, Booker T must be the champion.
I loved Lance Storm's gear.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking Power Ranger.
Yeah. He looks like just a action figure with no character, or the create a wrestler when you
turn it on. Yeah, before you've changed anything else, which is a compliment.
Yeah,
like
100%.
I'm a Lance Storm fan, always have been.
We need to get Lance Storm on the show.
You know who his original tag team partner was?
I do. But I'm drawing a blank.
Le Champion, Chris Jericho, the Thrill Seekers.
Oh, that was back in not Stampede. Was it Stampede?
No, because Stampede was gone. I think it was in Mexico, but they were both.
Stampede wasn't gone.
The Stampede got bought by WWE and then restarted. I don't think it was around at the time.
Because Tyson Kidd and Harry Smith were the Stampede Bulldogs. When they got signed in 2007.
I think that was when it restarted.
I don't think
in the 80s, like late 80s, when Storm and Jericho broke in, I don't think there was a Stampede. I could be wrong. Get at us at the Good Bad Show. Let us know what the history of Stampede Wrestling is. Lance Storm with a microphone? That's money right there. Oh, this belt is legit? I thought it was like covered up with something. Yeah. That's what the belt actually looks like.
He probably just had these made.
That's amazing. Remember
he talks. I'm not saying this like disparagingly. He talks like he's on the spectrum.
I don't
like autism, like autistic spectrum. Like the way he talks and looks, like he's looks at the ground and then up and then says something and looks away and looks at the. It's not an insult. Like it's just a weird random observation.
I don't know, I think he's just not very extroverted. Like I think he would rather just be kicking people in the head than saying anything.
He had a school up until
I think he still does.
No, I think when he was on Jericho last year. And I think it closed.
He did just get released from WWE. He's not a
He was under contract?
He was a what do you call the people backstage that help?
Like a manager?
No.
Agent?
Agent. He was an agent. Booker T was an awesome world champion. He was at this
five-time.
At this point in time, he was legitimately the only viable thing going on. He was the only had more road in front of him than behind him wrestler that you could take seriously in this whole company.
Yeah.
That had it all, like a legitimate star. Like Lance Storm is in ring awesome, but that's it. Booker T had everything, and he was the only person at this time that had more road ahead than behind who you could actually take seriously. Yeah. And they were putting him in stupid on a pole matches and all that kind of shit too. Like this is years he probably does not look fondly on. This is a legit match right here.
Yeah. See that Lance Storm's look is just awesome.
Yeah,
It's
simple.
he looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, he like you said, he looks like an action figure that hasn't been designed yet. He just has a clean look.
I would rock that gear hard.
Start with a lock-up headlock. Okay, how long until somebody runs in?
And and the guy comes down the ramp with a plate full of cheeseburgers.
I swear to God, we didn't watch this first.
Oh my goodness!
Is he bringing him to Little Debbie? Is that what
yeah.
he's there for?
Is that Louis Anderson, the ref?
This guy is bringing the burgers to Little Debbie.
Oh, is Mike Awesome gonna get involved?
Oh yeah, I forgot he was there. Who's he beefing with? Oh man, those burgers look.
Oh no,
weird.
that's gross. Is that Arby's?
Yeah, that's like ham sandwiches or something. Ugh.
No thanks.
Room temperature. Nice. Standard springboard crossbody. Little Debbie was getting hungry.
That character just cracks me up.
What kind of a creatively bankrupt fuck do you have to be to inherit Mike Awesome on your roster and then turn him into the fat chick Thrilla when he was previously Mike Awesome?
And he was awesome.
Yeah.
We discussed in length
Yeah.
Mike Awesome, and
He tends to pop up on the show a
Yeah.
lot.
who did Lance Storm tag with in WWE?
I don't remember. I just remember Steve Austin trying to motivate him to be more interesting.
Yeah.
And coming out in his matches with a blanket and a pillow and yelling boring. He legitimately is 5-star between the ropes.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a lot of people in wrestling history who are better than Lance Storm. And
I want to look up a Lance Storm versus Chris Benoit match.
I'm sure it's out there. And he legitimately threw a super kick that looked like it could kill somebody.
Yeah.
It wasn't a slapping super kick, it was a sledgehammer super kick. And he bumped like a motherfucker for that scissor kick. He bumped the same way homie who fell off the ladder did.
He sold the shit out of that jump.
He
crescent kick.
He kicked out. Your finisher ain't shit, Booker. Chest kick.
Super chest kick. Booker T is pretty underrated.
He's super underrated. He could have a great match with anybody.
Are we gonna see an actual clean finish?
I'm gonna take the under on that. I'm going run in. I think Mike
Awesome with a cheeseburger.
If we're playing Clue, I'm saying Mike Awesome with the cheeseburger on the outside.
Oh, he's got the Canadian crab.
Tap out, Booker.
Is Lance Storm gonna win the heavyweight title?
Watch, here comes the ham sandwiches come flying in.
He's just gonna start chucking them, and then Lance Storm catches one in the mouth like a hockey puck
because he's afraid of carbs.
No one can survive this.
Think of your family, Booker.
Just give up, Book.
You've got kids, I think. Maybe. I have no idea.
He should be thinking to himself, what would Stevie Ray do?
Yeah, that's right. Steve Ray's underrated, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know Lance Storm's mad because he took off his elbow pad. I want to see that Lance Storm super kick. There we go.
Right to the mush.
Oh, brutal spine buster. That's
The
it.
crowd is hot.
Yeah, this crowd's electric. This is the people remaining that didn't realize they were watching hot garbage. They think that this is just legit. I mean, this match is good, but the show in general is crap.
But from start to finish, bell to bell, Jesus. So Book goes to do a
damn
side kick off the top rope and slips. He looks like he stiffed the shit out of Storm because he couldn't gauge it from slipping.
He put his foot in Lance Storm's mouth. But
Lance Storm being the consummate professional.
This is the wrestling match we were talking about.
Yeah.
Like an actual wrestling match.
The bookend. Booker T with the bookend.
Lance Storm looks like tough as nails in the defeat. Looks like a viable world championship contender. That was good stuff.
Straight up match.
Yeah. Booker,
and not the main event.
Well, it's the world championship. Nobody cares about that.
Oh, Double J.
we knew there wasn't going to go a match without a run-in. Goes after the knee.
Come on, slap nuts.
Jeff Jarrett's also underrated.
Jeff Jarrett's also a carny.
Fact. Lays out the referee.
How dare you trash the Canadian flag like that?
Best not besmirch the Canadian flag. No. Wait. Now he's Canadian? He's flying the flag? He likes the flag or he hates the flag? I can't tell.
I need that tank top.
Listen up, slap nuts.
Yeah.
You do not disrespect Lance Storm's flag.
The fans just chucking shit in the ring. This was like...
Little Debbie almost got ran over.
Oh, Little Debbie took the guitar shot.
Did not see
Holy
that
shit.
She got fucking walloped.
Oh, man.
Dude, this show is bonkers.
And Mike Awesome is not having it.
He is so mad.
He also has the same hair as Little Debbie.
Little Debbie is dead. Little Debbie got killed with a guitar. Booker T, none of these heroes go check on her.
None.
What the? They had a straight up wrestling match that ended in the biggest shenanigans of the night. Let's get a replay of Little Debbie getting fucking waylaid. Wait, is she the one that was getting manhandled?
Yes.
Okay.
She looks like she has 3 brain cells.
The shiny lip gloss of the early 2000s.
You can see her trying to formulate a sentence.
Yeah.
She's like, what are these things that are coming out of his mouth?
Can he see through these orange glasses? Oh, God, more of this crap.
It wasn't Filthy Animals.
Nitro girls. Where they been? I think one of those is Shawn Michaels' wife. Storm, I think.
There we go. It's time for Tori Wilson Appreciation Night.
This is the reason we've all come here.
That's the real reason we picked this episode.
You're probably wondering why we've asked you here. It's for Tori Wilson Appreciation Night. Is Goldberg a heel here? Is that
Goldberg or is that Tank Abbott?
Oh, I don't. All you people look the same to me.
What do you mean, you people?
All you bald white guys look the same.
I was a Kidman fan.
He was pretty good. He was better than he got credit for.
Yeah.
He didn't get much of a break because he was small, but now he's bigger than most guys nowadays. So wait, Dean Douglas or
Shane Douglas
is with Tori, and Billy Kidman wants to be with Tori.
That's what I'm deducing here.
So he's having an appreciation night for her.
Yes.
That's a great way to win over a gal.
Yeah.
You just throw her an appreciation night. All you single sweat hogs out there ought to be taking these lessons from Billy Kidman. If there's a girl in your life who you want to woo, you got to throw her an appreciation night on national television.
Whether she's single, dated, married.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if
you
want her.
Yeah, if you like her, then she should be yours. I like how he's wearing a WCW shirt and not his own merchandise.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't he a new blood? When they do the pay-per-view, isn't he part of the new blood?
I'd have to watch it again.
I think
we should watch it.
We should review the whole thing. I think it's him and Jindrak and O'Hare and all those guys.
Shane Douglas was underrated too.
Never a fan.
Really?
Couldn't get behind him.
I liked him in ECW too.
My introduction to him was Dean Douglas on WWF, where he was like a dickhead professor. And I hated that character so much. I couldn't re-engage with him. I would have to go back and do like a deep dive. Wasn't he in
What's
the flock?
up, Tori? Yeah, Raven's flock.
Yeah.
She was a smoke show.
She still is.
Yeah, she still.
She is.
I think she does yoga stuff or something.
She is still straight fire. Hey, remember when Dawn Marie fucked her dad to death?
Yeah. We're gonna have to cover that one of these days. I can't let my butt crack show as I get in the ring. If you want to see that, you have to buy my Playboy.
Look at this! Look at that kid's face.
He's man.
And that was the last day Legos mattered.
Dad brought him there to learn about the birds and the bees.
That kid just became a man.
Oh, that's creepy.
Wait, is Kidman turning on her? Is this a setup?
Okay.
Like
he said all right. I'm kind of listening. He said, "Do you remember your sweet 16 birthday party?" Ugh. Fast forward a couple sentences. Something about a sex tape.
Wait a minute. What website is it on specifically? Did he say? What? We got home video footage from 1992 that just so happened to what? Tori Wilson used to be a heifer and eat cake with her hands while it was still on fire.
I can understand that.
Dude, this show,
is she gonna light on fire?
Our podcast might have to just turn into the WCW 2000 show. This is fucking amazing.
So here you have a little bit heftier Tori Wilson.
She's gonna light herself on fire. You see, because fat people are worth less. Fat people aren't as important as hot people is the message here you get from Vince Russo. And this woman who is now clearly not fat used to be fat, so she should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
She should be absolutely appalled with herself because she's... What is happening right now? What? We got something falling from the ceiling here.
They look like pictures?
Pictures of Fat Tori. Yeah, photographs of Fat Tori falling from the ceiling. This is like that movie Carrie.
Looks like Linda Tripp. Uh-oh. Tori Wilson's gonna...
Oh, no. Our second woman punched in the face in the show?
He just clocked her in the head.
Who's this?
Reno.
Reno?
Wasn't that Reno?
Who the hell's
from the
that?
FBI?
Oh. Does he have a Tong Po braid?
Yeah.
What?
I think it's called a Mongolian.
It's Tong Po. What the fuck?
Can we talk about that Kidman hits like a bitch? Because he just clocked Tori Wilson and she did...
Now he's getting lashings from Shane Douglas and Tong Po, and he fucking deserves it because this was a real dick move. But WCW cooperating by putting the picture up on the screen.
And she's picking up...
She's trying to gather them all. Who is the good guy? I legitimately can't tell who's the babyface and who's the heel in almost any of these situations. The only person I knew was a heel was Lance Storm because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
I legitimately don't know who's supposed to be the heel in this situation.
Definitely not Tori.
That was one of the most bat crap crazy segments I think I've ever seen in my life.
There's the filthy animals.
Oh, Chavo from the
Lieutenant Loco dives off the
pallets.
plywood.
The Spice Girls are here. Cinnamon Spice is taking out Allspice.
Juventud and Ray just need to keep the masks on.
Juventud for sure.
Chevy, what is that, a Caprice?
Who's on the other side? Somebody huge, not wearing pants.
Chronic.
Yes.
With sledgehammers.
Yes. Chronic 419. Taking out their Chevy Capri with sledgehammers.
With Disco Inferno in the driver's seat.
Oh, it would be really unfortunate if they actually broke the glass and harmed Disco Inferno. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, see, they did steal the tag titles. But we never even knew there were tag titles.
I didn't know they were the tag champions.
What are the belts that Lance Storm is carrying around?
Oh.
Yes. Dude, Chronic is fucking legit. We should get him up on the wall here.
Yeah.
Chronic should be up on the wall here.
Who can we replace? Oh, we always want to see this. Crystal.
Old Spice and Cinnamon Spice are going at it.
Major Guns and I think it's Crystal.
Wait.
Or was it Tigress?
Wait, are they impromptu going to have a mud match? Drags her by the hair from the backstage
She
down the ramp.
Chokeslammer?
It's a good thing we had this mud pit here that we've been advertising all night. What the fuck did we randomly choose?
She's slamming her head into the...
Is this
Where's Stacy Keibler?
Oh, things just got interesting. Who says we needed a women's revolution?
This was my favorite Stacy Keibler, by the way.
This is your favorite
hair up with the glasses.
I thought you were going to say it was your favorite match.
No.
This is by far my favorite Stacy Keibler match. Major Guns getting...
Now they're trying to kill Major Guns in the mud.
What? This fight randomly broke out and ended up in the mud pit that's just been sitting there the whole time.
For some odd reason.
We haven't seen Stacy Keibler the whole show, and she came down and jumped in mud all on her own. Still
okay, so all right, so Major Guns brings Crystal or Tigress or Scary Spice,
Old Spice,
out to the mud pit, throws her in to beat her up, and then starts screaming and getting mad because now she's covered in mud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. He's got a brand new guitar, double J, J-E-double-F, J-E-double-R-E-double-T, if you didn't know who we were talking about. He's got a brand new guitar after he just obliterated the first one on Little Debbie's face.
What is he doing these days? After TNA?
He's an agent in WWE.
Is he?
Yeah. Until they fire him. Because they got to make budget cuts.
And he made the rounds.
Save money.
So it's a shame Global Force never took off.
Yeah. Wait, how many women have been hit in the face by men so far? We've had 2 straight up
punches,
closed fist punches, and a guitar.
Yeah.
In 1 hour and a half of TV.
No, not even in.
I mean,
in about an hour, an hour 5 minutes.
I'm a Jeff Jarrett fan.
Yeah.
I know that's not a popular opinion, but he's a legitimate star to me. He's not like the top guy of a company, but he's somebody I would have wanted on my roster.
What are you talking about? He's a top guy in TNA because he owned it.
His gear always looked good unless it was intended to look
wrestling Mike Awesome.
God damn it, I love Mike Awesome. Wait, what? He just had an interaction with a fan. Like, is that him? Is that the guy?
It looked like that's what he was saying.
Jeff Jarrett looks like his child.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett's a big man, and he looks like Mike Awesome's kid.
And rest in peace, Mike Awesome.
Yeah. He never reached his full potential.
No.
He was never allowed to reach his full potential.
He had the potential to reach his full potential.
He should have been a number one guy somewhere.
It's in WCW at least, because he didn't do WWE, WWF, did he?
I'd have to look into that. Get at us on Twitter. Let us know. I would have to look into that one.
He was a top-ish guy in ECW.
Yeah, he was.
But he deserved more.
Yeah.
Agent Smith?
There's just pictures of Fat Tori Wilson all over the crowd.
So he just hit Mike Awesome with a chair. So is every match a no DQ except for the pole match?
Except for the pole match. That one ended in a disqualification.
Yeah, you can hit people with stuff. You just can't. Someone else just can't grab the pole item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would alter and affect the outcome of the match.
Yes.
But not hitting somebody with something.
Hitting people with chairs, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, and it's like playoff rules here. This is a grudge match. Jeff Jarrett killed Little Debbie. There's a picture. He picks up the apron to grab a table, and the table has a picture of Fat Tori Wilson on it. Oh, man. She's not as valuable of a person as the rest of us. I just want to make sure we all understand that.
Yeah, so we're all on the same page.
Because she's formally obese.
Look at the railroad tie on the bottom of the ring.
Right?
Jesus.
Their ring was just different.
Yeah.
What is this a hardcore match? It's got to be, right? Like there's tables.
I guess. How cool would it be for us to do a show from a ring?
From in a ring?
Yeah.
We should do like a live show.
Live show from a show?
If we ever promote a show again, we could do the podcast first.
Yeah.
From in the ring. Special ticket. If you want to pre-buy those tickets, get at us.
Get at us. We should build a stage for the studio that looks like a little ring.
Ropes in front of us. Yeah. Is this a security guard that's not doing his job? He's just into the match.
He's all, yeah, hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Jeff Jarrett always had sweet-ass gear.
That's what I was saying earlier. He always had really good-looking gear unless it was intentionally stupid.
Like, even the, like, collar with the white leather strip.
That's what I mean. That was supposed to be obnoxious and stupid.
Looking
but it worked.
Looking like a sex dungeon Colonel Sanders.
Mike Awesome runs up the ropes, looks to his right shoulder, and throws an elbow, and Jeff Jarrett's on his left, so then he threw a left elbow also. He threw a right and a left in the air.
So, Mike Awesome is an exception to the rule of just because you can do something doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, okay, well, all right, we got to run in.
Well, sort of.
God. Oh my God, it's a surprise run in.
I mean, it's like a walk-in.
Yeah.
Mr. Charisma, Lance Storm.
Here we have a fan in the crowd that's a big fan of the New Blood gimmick.
Yeah, something about Mike Awesome coming from he just did it
because he looks athletic doing it. It doesn't look labored.
But he also does it sparingly.
Yeah.
Like he did it every match.
Alabama Slam? Fuck yeah.
Alabama Slam. That's someone who need to retrospective.
Holly?
Yeah.
100%. 100%. That'll probably be our next retrospective. Get at us. Good Bad Wrestling on all the social media platforms. Let us know who you want to see some retrospectives of, like we did Mr. Perfect. We can kind of go.
Kane.
We want to do Kane. We want to do Bob Holly. The kind of ones where you go top to bottom, soup to nuts, and just kind of cover the good and the bad, because Kane's got some bullshit. Bob Holly's got some bullshit, but mostly good.
Oh, what did Jarrett? Did he take the chain? He's going to blast Mike Awesome with the chain and then put it in his junk.
Wait a minute. When Jeff Jarrett came out before, he disrespected the Canadian flag.
Yep.
And Lance Storm wanted to hurt him. And now Lance Storm is here helping him by distracting the referee.
Yes.
Fucking Vince Russo. Mike Awesome is a bull.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, did you go through
there was
the
a table.
Like I've been saying this whole show, I legitimately don't know who are the heels and who are the baby faces. You cannot tell by their actions.
Jeff Jarrett is one of, I would say, top 10 in fan interaction.
Oh, yeah. He's a heat seeker.
He knows how to play the crowd.
Yeah. Well, his dad was a promoter. You can't tell with the sound off, like we've got it or turned down, who are the baby faces and who are the heels, because their actions don't indicate it, and the fans are hot for literally everything. Literally everything the fans are losing their shit for.
But that's what's great about this time in wrestling.
I'm digging this.
What
is
it?
We
Kwee-wee?
Yes. Yes. Kwee-wee and Bimbo number 6. Or wait, no, she's number 6.
Okay, that other one looks like a dude.
This is, man, the early 2000s were a weird time.
That hair can't be real.
This is when ecstasy took over cocaine as the most popular drug.
Who thought his hair was a good idea?
Both of them. It's like Homer Simpson hair.
And she's like, wait, are we going to see Scott Steiner versus Kwee-wee?
Please, God, yes. For everything that is good and holy, give me Steiner versus Kwee-wee.
This is only the 6th time we've seen Scott Steiner tonight.
Yeah. Not enough.
So they're scaling it back.
I agree with you. It's not enough. So many FUBU jerseys.
Man.
Scott Steiner and Tank Abbott? Oh, no, Rick.
Or is this Rick Steiner versus Kwee-wee? No. Why is Scott wrestling again?
Doesn't he have beef with Sting? No, he's got beef with Nash. Him, Sting, Nash, and Goldberg have beef.
But who was he wrestling before? Sting.
Yeah. Yeah, he already had a match. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, I would have loved to have seen a tag team run between these versions of the Steiners. Like, grown-up, edgy, not colorful version of the Steiners. Okay, if you're going to say the baddest person in the locker room, if you get to be a team, it's these two.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you take your Brock Lesnar's.
Unless you're going Megan Barbarian.
Ah, that's a good one. That's a good point. Rick Steiner's the goddamn man.
I need that shirt.
This isn't even a wrestling gimmick. This is just what he looks like.
Yeah. Bite me. What's funny is
burn.
What's funny, he says size 12 like that's an impressive.
Well, he doesn't have foot steroids.
What happened?
This is the third thing. Are they redoing the match?
Okay, so now we have Sting versus Scott Steiner, but we just had Sting versus Scott Steiner. Did the network skip? backwards.
Is it a tag match now? Did Teddy Long come out? And now it's a tag team match, player.
Holla, holla, holla.
Against The Undertaker.
I don't understand what happened.
Is it a tag match?
It could, but I thought it just said Scott Steiner with Rick Steiner.
It did. But it appears to be a tag match, and Seth Meyers is the referee. I'm for this as a tag match. Anytime you got the Steiners together, you can count me the fuck in.
I like that Kevin Nash look.
Oh, yeah, it's classic. Kevin Nash has, after he became Diesel, he exclusively had good looks.
This Jagalone is trying to flex on Scott Steiner. Does he not realize? Okay,
Steiner, posing contest. Me and you right now.
this dude's soaking wet. 140 and he's screaming at Scott Steiner. Does he not know that Scott Steiner will just punch him in the face and not care?
He's a legitimate crazy person. He will eat you alive. Man, I want to see Rick Steiner on Raw Underground.
Yeah.
I want to see him fuck somebody up on Raw Underground.
Him and Ron Simmons.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Nash exclusively had solid looks.
Yeah.
From Diesel forward.
Yeah, I was gonna say minus Oz.
Yeah, even when it was like white hair and a TNA and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
even with short hair, it always looked good. Bumping? Nash just bumped hard for somebody. I don't think I've ever seen him do that for anybody other than The Undertaker. People talk a lot of shit about Nash and call him lazy and say he booked himself to be champion and like he didn't work very hard and stuff. But
Which he probably did.
I've never found the laziness in the ring to be true.
He just
When
he was just good at
when you're 6'10", 310 pounds, you work a certain way.
Yeah.
You just don't bump for everyone. You just don't do that.
Yeah, when you're a big man.
Yeah.
When you're the big man.
Yeah.
Like you have to sell that. Taking the big man off his feet is reserved for special occasions, or should be.
Rick Steiner.
Yeah.
Sting just hit a massive splash off the top rope. He had to have been like 40-ish years old at this point.
Yeah.
And still just working his ass off.
And the crowd still on fire, on their feet.
Sting was a punch kick stomp guy and a work rate guy.
Yeah.
At the same time, he would work his ass off just doing punch kick stomp and then throwing in some splashes. Steiner gives him a respectful clothesline. That ain't the clothesline everybody gets from him.
Nope.
He throws that thing with mean intentions on most people. The Steiners would routinely fuck somebody up. Jobbers probably didn't come back to wrestling after facing them.
And if they did, they probably got a job.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're tough as hell if you survived.
Shit, Rick took the shirt off.
Big Papa Slump.
You don't see this kind of stuff in tag team wrestling anymore.
You do with FTR.
With them being the exception.
Nash ran around the ring. Like there is actual work rate happening here with all four of these guys and some respect for, I mean, the Steiners
sprinkled in, salt bait in.
The Steiners and Sting have been in the ring together at this point for like 15 years.
Yeah. But just watch this. Sting and Nash are a makeshift tag team.
They're
sort of like
Wolf Pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Steiners had been a legit tag team for, at this point, what, 12 years?
No, probably like 15 or maybe even closer to like 20 at this point.
2000?
15 at least.
So we'll go with 15. you don't see tag team wrestling like this anymore.
Not generally.
Not generally. You have those exceptions. The Bucks, FTR. There's a couple others that there's a lot of tag teams that are good. Fucking
Network paused again. Stay with us.
There's a couple tag teams. There's tag teams that are good. Then there's tag teams that are garbage. And then there's the tag teams, Young Bucks, FTR at the top.
Yeah.
With these guys, you don't have many at the top.
It restarted. We got a Irish whip and right into a bear hug, so you can catch up with us. Bear hug's a great place to make the audio catch back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a much lower number of legitimate tag teams than there used to be, for sure. But the ones that are legit now are, I would rather watch a Young Bucks match than any singles match. Yeah. To be honest with you, personally, my personal preference.
The fans are yelling like there's going to be a run-in.
There's spoiler alert. There's going to be a run-in. The cheeseburger guy's coming back. Cheeseburger Eddie's going to make his way back in. Look at the effort that Sting puts out in a match to be entertaining. Like he's kind of John Cena-ish in his like actual wrestling ability, but his desire to put on a good match, and not that Cena's was low, but Sting has the like this energy that he puts in, this cardio level that's just unreal.
Is never less than 100%.
Yeah, like
watch this splash. I guarantee you it's going to be effort for a guy in his who's 45.
40 maybe, but you like guys with his stature, his legend status. Oh, Rick gets taken out on the table. Guys who have put in that much time and have been that big for that long don't generally work like that.
Yeah, you got Steiner putting him in the Sting in the Steiner recliner in the middle of the ring and a run in.
Gotta run in.
Is that Tank or Goldberg? I can't tell.
All you fucking people look the same. I can't.
Goldberg with the run in.
Is Goldberg a heel?
This is a no DQ match?
Is Goldberg a heel?
Oh.
The move that ended Bret Hart's career a few months beforehand.
Goldberg was one of the best.
Oh, we get left on a cliffhanger? Oh, man, and that's the end of Nitro. We get Goldberg coming in, and then it just is over.
And you get Goldberg comes in, costs the Steiners the match, spin kick Sting, and then gets Pearl Harbored by Scott Steiner as Goldberg's facing off with Nash.
All right. WCW Monday Nitro, August 7th, 2000. The show that brought us Tori Wilson Appreciation Night. That brought us little Debbie getting fucking poleaxed.
Rest in peace, little Debbie.
Rest in peace. We had the only sign of Macho Man was in a Slim Jim commercial. We had a run-in in literally every match. We had legends. We had nobodies.
We had an on a pole match.
We had an on a pole match.
A pole on a pole
match.
That ended in a DQ.
Yeah. WCW August 7th. Good, bad, or disqualified?
Oh, so good, bad.
This was
so good, bad.
Amazing. This was such a great use of our time. I loved every second other than the Vince Russo interview.
This has brought me more wrestling happiness than any than any WWE product I've seen this year.
We did an episode early on we posited the idea, which is the worst era in wrestling history. Was it WCW 2000 or was it WWE now? And I'll say that at the time that we recorded that podcast, I think we determined that it was WCW.
Yeah.
I think that since we recorded that podcast, WWE has gone from the basement to underground and is now
Bazinga.
way, way, way worse than what we just watched. Way worse. Because that at least had an effort for one thing to lead to the next. It's not good. I'm not saying it's good by any means.
It's not good, but it's fucking entertaining.
It's really entertaining and high level of effort being put in.
You
Too much effort, overly produced.
Way overly produced, way too much writing, way too much story. Way too much story without enough story. You know what I mean? There's way too much storytelling and not enough actual story. But god damn, was that entertaining.
For the purposes of what we do, that was chef's kiss. Spot on. Fucking dead center good bad. That was amazing, and I really want to do more of that era, or at least more random pick of shows. Get at us on all the social media platforms. Let us know what you want to do. Do you want us to cover more of this, like follow it as a story? Do you want us to just randomly select? Do you guys want to send us suggestions for what to do? Should we just stick to what we normally do and hit just topics? Interviews? What do you want to hear from us? What do you want to see? If you're on the YouTubes, drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about that. Everywhere else, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And we will catch you guys next time. Stick around for the news. Peace.